We've got an update in the Ben 10 All-Star JR shootout situation, and unfortunately, it's really not a good one. It seems like the word going around now is that Ben 10 is paralyzed. He's confirmed that he's in a wheelchair. Some people are saying that apparently new charges that are brought against All-Star JR are saying that Ben 10 is actually permanently paralyzed, and All-Star JR might have done a little bit too much. Okay, we saw the footage of him apparently standing over Ben 10, shooting him on the ground. There was rumors he pistol whipped him, spat on him, all type of nasty stuff. And honestly, I'm not sure he's going to be able to beat this. It's pretty bad. Okay, so I'm going to break it all down to you. I've got all the links and all the updates in this video for you guys, so I'm going to give you an update on everything going on with All-Star JR and Ben 10. Before I do that, I just want to let you guys know I got a new channel. You might have seen a video that I did the other day about a big shootout in Houston Walmart or a Sam's Club. I've just got this little side project I'm doing. I'm doing a body cam channel, so I just dropped a video over there. So if you want to see some more other types of content from me, just hop on over there. It's in the link's in the description. Body camera. You know what I'm saying? If you're not feeling that, then you know what I'm saying, don't worry about it. You can skip that. But anyway, okay, this situation with Ben 10 and All-Star JR is one of the saddest situations I've seen in hip hop in a while. Okay, and it was crazy, the still imagery that we saw of All-Star JR running up in there with the gun and standing over Ben 10. It was a vicious attack, but it does sound like he is the one that turned the tables on Ben 10, who had initiated the robbery, allegedly. But I'm surprised that All-Star JR's getting arrested, but Ben 10, J Prince Jr., I don't know if OG3 was involved. Doesn't seem like he was specifically involved. You know, Dead End Ron, the guy that lost his finger. I'm surprised they haven't been hit with robbery charges, but maybe they will. But this is the latest update. NBA Ben 10 posted on his story on Instagram, apparently confirming he's in a wheelchair after being shot during that shooting. And this is the clip, man. You might have already seen this, but this is the latest.
I thought it was the other niggas.
Big ass lizards.
I know this stuff was. Hold up, cuz.
What up now?
Got Pistol P with me. I got Fooling with me. I got Queefing with me too. I'm going through that situation right now, but we still thinking it out. They got 50 with me. I put a 3.
So, I mean, it sounded like he got like the motorized wheelchair going on. He got the strap with him. He got the drink with him. I mean, shit, he's still dangerous. Don't get it twisted. He's still dangerous. Okay. Now, he would later post a video that got a lot of people's attention. Obviously, he's in a wheelchair, but he did post a video of him moving his toes. Now, obviously, this is honestly really promising, okay? A lot of people are saying, look, he might be temporarily paralyzed. Some people will be paralyzed for months before they go through physical therapy. And the fact that he is apparently able to move his toes kind of shows that there is some movement. It's probably some nerve damage that might heal. It might be healing. This might be a movement he's just regained recently. But if he locks in with their physical therapy, a lot of people are saying he could walk again. But some people aren't buying it, and some people have been very disrespectful. But this is the clip. So it was kind of like a sort of twitch, right? And, you know, he's moving. To me, he's moving. I mean, that is like, that to me is like, okay, well, if you got hit in the spine and you bring in some movement back, it's coming back, you working on it. That's really promising. And I'm praying and wishing for the best for Ben 10. Unfortunately, not everybody had a positive perspective on this. And Mimo600 from Chicago, he responded to the video getting disrespectful. Okay, he said, "You ain't fooling me. Somebody bumped into that wheelchair." Now, I'm not going to lie. I'm not buying that somebody bumped into the wheelchair. I'm seeing real movement, okay? I'm sorry, Mimo, all right? I rock with you, but that's looking like he's regaining some movement there. Let's not lie to ourselves and lie to the people. It looks like he's gaining some movement. But basically, as of today, May the 29th, 2026, All-Star JR has now officially been charged in the shooting, and it's definitely not great. So in the latest updates from the authorities, they're saying that Ben 10 actually does have irreversible paralysis, okay? So this rapper NBA Ben 10 has irreversible paralysis after Upper Kirby restaurant shooting as Michigan rapper faces new charge. Jeremy Ford, also known as rapper All-Star JR, allegedly confessed to the shooting. I mean, he gonna say it's self-defense. Now, we got the images, and it's pretty crazy. I mean, this is looking like a straight John Wick shit, okay? It's unbelievable how this all went down. I've just turned my ad blocker on, so I'm not responsible for any of the crazy ads that pop up, right? Because I keep getting the Ad blocker banhammer. Anyway, a rapper already under federal indictment in connection to a shooting at an Upper Kirby restaurant is now facing state charges related to the barrage of gunfire that injured another rapper. Jeremy Christopher Ford, a 36-year-old rapper from Michigan, also known as All-Star JR, is now charged with aggravated assault causing a traumatic brain or spine injury, according to Harris County court records. So that spine injury, that's bringing specific charges. They done made laws to say, hey, if you put someone in a wheelchair, we hitting you with some serious charges. So he's accused of shooting Ben Field, also known as also known as NBA Ben 10, during a fight at Confessions restaurant in Upper Kirby. Shootout right there in Confessions. Now I'm 2-0. All right. All-Star JR's hard with it. According to federal court records, surveillance video showed Ford in a fight inside the restaurant, possibly involving a necklace and a watch. A gun fell to the floor, investigators said, which Ford allegedly picked up and begun firing, hitting 3 people. Houston police investigators said after initial shots appeared to hit Fields, Ford allegedly continued firing the gun before he went over to Fields and fired 3 more rounds at him close range. The gun then appeared to run out of bullets, according to investigators, but Ford tried to fire it again at Fields' head. After it didn't fire, police said Ford pistol whipped Fields and spit on his face. Here's the thing. It was self-defense right up until you started doing all that. And if they work out that the shots that you fired while he was on the floor are the reason for that, you cooked, and he might be cooked. Investigators now revealed that Fields suffered a spine injury as a result of the shooting, and he doesn't have sensation from the waist down. Based on the extent of the injuries, the prognosis for the complainant Fields is that he will have irreversible paralysis of his lower extremities. After the shooting, federal court records indicate that Ford hid the gun behind a hostess stand and took off in an Escalade. He was federally indicted earlier this month for unlawfully possessing a firearm as a convicted felon. He was arrested in Detroit last month after federal investigators say Ford posted videos on social media referencing the shooting, taunting the victims, and released a music video with lyrics including "Shootout right there in Confessions. Now I'm 2-0." It's a bar. Even Click to Houston had to wheel up the bars, man. After his arrest, Houston police interviewed Ford, who allegedly confessed to the shooting at Confessions. Bruh, this shit writes itself. He confessed to the shooting at Confession, bruh. Confessions. Maybe Young Thug's is like a part owner of Confessions. I don't know. Anyway, according to records, during a federal court hearing last week, records indicate a federal magistrate judge in Houston ordered Ford to be held in custody. It's not clear when he could appear in Harris County Court on the new aggravated assault charge. I honestly think this is very, very bad because realistically, he went overkill. He shot him while he was on the ground. He paralyzed him while he was on the ground. Is a big problem. Okay, so this is the reaction over in Chiracology, all right, to the spine injury. People saying, "Take what chain, you silly? F wrong with these dudes." Hey, he got some bars, man. They're saying now if the gun didn't jam, it would have been a murder. Saying Ben's lucky the gun jammed. All-Star was about to kill him. The spitting and pistol whipping parts are still crazy to me. You can't stand over somebody in a self-defense situation. The moment you stand over somebody, it turns to attempted murder or murder. Once the threat is neutralized, that's it. I don't know why dudes said the whole case was going to get dropped, right? I do think it has to do with All-Star having the ability to leave but choosing to keep coming back and attacking. The guy stood over a robber in Houston and didn't get charged. It's different because he let it all off at once, and the stand your ground rule applies here. Once All-Star came back to try and kill him, that throws it all out. They're saying dude left and came back 3 times, and dude's talking about self-defense. Saying this is why you guys need to think rational and learn how the law. Learn the law. You already popped him. If you come back to pistol whip and spit on him for, said he gets charged. But the dudes that actually tried to rob him get away scot-free. That doesn't sound crazy to y'all. Here's the thing. I think there is a chance he could still beat it on the basis that, like, you know, he was in the restaurant. One of his attackers went to the elevator, so he could have felt cornered. He didn't know if the person on the ground had the gun. He might be able to get off, all right? He might be able to get off or at least play it down, but he did do too much. Says, I don't know why he stood over him. Said he got jumped, bro. That man defended himself. He did what he had to do. Otherwise, them dudes would have took his chain, okay? They tried to rob him and embarrass him. He flipped the script in literally the worst way. You could imagine how angry he was. He just wanted to show them who the real OG was that day. They go in big all caps, bro. Big all caps. So they're saying, damn, 36, 4 years short of 40, and he did all that trolling and dissing. One would assume a 36-year-old would have maneuvered a little bit differently, but I guess not. Age ain't nothing but a number for real. Did about that last statement, all right? But they're saying dude was moving his legs today. How he paralyzed? It's facts, okay? So again, there's been some more reaction over in different subreddits. People saying Ben 10 permanently paralyzed. Just because you can move your toes doesn't mean you're not paralyzed. And if you're still arguing that with that, the authorities got more info than you and are smarter than you. Saying dude got sent off by Jay Prince Jr., who's one of the goofiest dudes of all time and is now glued to that chair. They're saying he's goofy. Saying, free dude, man. If anybody ever tries to bring you harm or take something from you by force, you should have every right to F them over badly. Shit like this be protecting criminals. Says you got to be smarter, though. Coming back trying to stand over a dude while he's no longer a threat. He should have known he was going to get fried. Said, ain't no dude thinking about how the court going to treat him. They just beat my ass and try to rob me. Blood. F them dudes. Got to keep your emotion in check at all times. You're a grown man. You cannot afford to move off of or let emotions control your actions. He already popped Buddy and his friends crowd dispersed. He down, not reaching for his weapon. This ain't a movie or a rap song. You can't run back over there and stand over him. He should have did that out the gate. He could have used heat at the moment. When he ran back over, that's what cooked him. That's a good comment. So for real, he should have just stood over at first, blamed it on impulse. It's like he forgot. So I hear you and your little thesis, but when the shit jumps off, ain't no time to think, ain't no time to react, and time for action. You've got dudes you don't know jumping and beating you. It's time to perform. Trust me, you're not thinking about a damn thing, but getting these dudes up off you, it's either them or you. Here's the thing. When he's lying on the ground bleeding out and if he can't move, that's a problem because you're just executing a dude. But at the same time, I feel like he might be able to make a case that he felt cornered. It was you had to take an elevator to get out the restaurant. There was no escape. And an army of mob-tie soldiers could have been running up that elevator at any minute. And he felt like the only way out of it was just to send Ben 10 to the gulag. I don't know. All right, I don't know. But maybe that defense worked. I don't know. I'm no big city lawyer, so I know a lot of people who are walking now who were shot, lost feeling, and confined to a wheelchair for a year and a half. But I also know one guy who was shot directly in his back and never recovered. So it's no way to know if he's actually paralyzed the way people think until at least a year or two goes by. What's true is, as of right now, Ben 10 is in a wheelchair but permanently paralyzed. It's 100% speculation regardless of any police reports. Saying, yeah, this kid ain't never walking again. A toe wiggle ain't jack shit when it comes to your spine. But other people saying being able to move your toes is a huge sign when you have a spinal injury. It means you have a great chance of being able to walk again. And he was moving his toes and both feet. And of course he's still paralyzed, but it doesn't mean he isn't going to walk again soon. The authorities aren't doctors. They're just going off what his diagnosis was when it happened. Okay, so let's look at one last piece of analysis from the Dumbway subreddit, the Baton Rouge gang subreddit, NBA side of town. They're talking about irreversible paralysis. Okay, they're saying dudes done turned into doctors in the comments. I'm high as hell. All right. Saying can't be true, cuzzo. It says this just mean that the body won't heal on its own. He showed movement yesterday, which is a good sign. He just needs to stick to physical therapy, and he probably might walk a little funny if he fully get back on. People saying even a small toe or foot movement can be a significant sign neurologically. Recovery can still vary a lot, though. Someone might regain movement without fully regaining the ability to walk. They're saying because even when you're paralyzed, you can still get muscle spasms. They said, yeah, they said some profound shit that can't be found on Google and only doctors know. And why you said y'all and y'all means, whatever, okay. People talking about that would mean he wouldn't be able to move his feet like he did, though, since irreversible is complete paralyzation, where your brain sends no signals to your legs through your spinal cord. So this is not true. Irresistible paralysis. I corrected him there. They said, and it's crazy as F, Ben 10 and KD in a wheelchair. We ain't doing all that. They call them NWA, never walking again. That's very disrespectful. It says all of a sudden dudes in the comments know more than doctors and experts in spinal cord injuries and paralysis. LMFAO never change Reddit. If it's incomplete irreversible paralysis, 10 will walk again, but if it's complete irreversible paralysis, he's effed. In the back and the neck and the spine, but y'all thought the phone call was fake. Where's my apology at? It's sad, okay? So look, I hope that Ben 10 can walk again. I think it's a good sign. Look, I'm literally not a doctor in any way, shape, or form. But I just hope that he can walk again. I think it would be great if he bounced back from this. All-Star JR, I rock with All-Star JR's music, man. I've been enjoying a few of his songs, the new ones, the old ones. He definitely smooth with it. And I just wonder, honestly, it's just going to be a test of the law. I wonder if there's any little loopholes just hiding around where maybe you can stand over somebody if this happens, or if, you know what I'm saying, maybe there's got to be some little standover loophole in there somewhere. If not, then All-Star JR are going to be serving a very long time in jail. And, you know, who knows what could happen. Maybe he'll end up getting a long time. By the time he's getting out, Ben 10 could have been made a full recovery, ready to do whatever. I don't know. It's crazy, okay? I hope that everybody can just get a positive resolution out of this and that Ben 10 can recover from this fully. I've got nothing but respect for him. Big fan of the NBA camp, even though All-Star JR makes some good music. Ben 10 makes good music. I love that song Chopsticks off the Richest Op album with Youngboy, man. Ben 10 got some slaps in his catalog. He done linked up with all kind of rappers that I've researched. Bash out Teddy and them from New Orleans. Come on, man. You know I'm a real super fan. So, yeah. I hope that he is better very, very soon. And it's unfortunate. So, I'll see you guys in the next video. I've got a David video and I've got a really random video on something completely unrelated. we're going to mix it up. So I might record that video next. I have an insane David video that I've been trying to upload for 2 days and I haven't been able to upload it. I'm not even going to tell you what it's about, but it's, bro, I need to get, hopefully I'll get this video up for you guys tomorrow. All right. Hopefully I'll get it up tomorrow. We're trying to censor it. YouTube is on my bumper. I made 2 videos back to back yesterday. Both of them flagged for additional review. You can't upload this for 24 hours. 24 hours goes by. I said, ain't, nope, not feeling this, against the guidelines. So yeah, I hopefully will get that up. I got a different David topic that is actually crazy as well. So I'm going to record that in a bit. Hopefully I can upload that. I think that one will go through because it's less twisted what it's actually about. This is more about, you're going to see. Stay tuned for the next videos. I'll see you guys there. Thank you for watching this video, man. Make sure you like and subscribe and comment and all of that stuff. They be hyping videos. Give me a hype, whatever. All right. I'll see you in the next video. I'm out. Peace.